Mystery Secret Searchers, episode 33, The Fullness of Joy. In John MacLeod's journal entry number 28, he writes the Psalm 16, verse 11. You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Wow. Well, here's the island where we found the cairn. This is where John MacLeod has instructed some of his settlers to go and hide the cursed sword of the clan MacLeod. But of course we know now that this was just a disguise. When we visited the cairn site, we searched through the lands, and although we found some clues about the cursed sword, we did not find any artifacts. We did not find the cursed sword or anything else. We did find the plaque on the cairn that tells us about the building of it and how it honors Sir John Colborne, one of the military men back in the 1800s. And we did find the secret message about the friends Helen and Jane, which we learned were 3 ships that brought over Scottish immigrants to Upper and Lower Canada in the early 1800s. These clues, of course, led us back to the church in St. Andrews, and we've found out a lot about that area. That was the area, the land granted to Sir John Johnson after the war. He was a United Empire Loyalist, and he settled there. He donated land for the Williamstown Fair and for the church. And in the church at St. Andrews, of course, we found lots of other clues. One of the most important ones was leading to the broken cairn site, where after an hour or so of digging down, we'd spotted the hidden shield of the Knights Templar. Now, John MacLeod and John Johnson knew each other, and maybe MacLeod asked for Johnson's permission to get the Knights Templar involved. Sir John Johnson probably had a lot of connections, and even though the Knights Templar was more of a European thing, and maybe it was in earlier times, maybe there were some secret guilds still around that would honor Johnson's request for the Knights Templar to help protect the sword at St. Andrews. And where were they going to put it? Well, we believe Sir John Johnson was heavily involved in the digging of tunnels in Glengarry. Why? Well, that was because he felt that after the Americans had invaded Upper and Lower Canada, that they wouldn't give up, they wouldn't stop there, and that he wanted to be ready in case the Americans did come into Upper and Lower Canada. So he decided to build a series of tunnels. Now, the tunnels could be shaped like a cross. There are some links to that, the shape of a cross. Is it related to our triequa symbol? That seems to be possible too, that this is some kind of holy crusade, God's will be done, protect us from the curse kind of idea. And there was a link between the Macmillans, which came over and settled in this area, and the fact that we have these graves marked sacred in different places. So the fullness of joy has, in John MacLeod's journal, has led us back to St. Andrew's Church to do some more exploring, because the fullness of joy is written on the gravestones, and we believe these gravestones might be a secret entrance into one of John Johnson's tunnels. This is what we wanted to explore now. We're going to be going into the tunnels, if we can.